Okay, hi there and welcome back to Triplicate. And I was working on the latest big rig video and just trying to evaluate some motors, and I was working on this, the brushless motor, and got it working sort of, and wanted to investigate a bit more, and suddenly I could no longer talk to the Arduino. It was just all over the place. I don't know what was happening. So I wrapped that video up and thought I better find out what's wrong. So I thought I'd turn the camera on and bring you along and see if I can find out why my trusty Arduino is no longer talking to my PC. Okay, we're in the brushless project, which was the project I created to experiment with this. And here's the setup. So the Arduino isn't plugged into the USB, so I will do that. There we go, and all the lights come on. And yes, here we go, it says Arduino Uno at COM3. We're good, so we will start us turn on the monitor, and that's running the code that's in it, or that's just what the code was that was in it. We will do that so it recompiles it. So let's upload the code again. Oh, and that's what it was doing, no plug-in connection. Loading is disabled until you connect. And if we look here, oh, it is. No. Suddenly the little Arduino Create icon has gone. So what's going on? So we stop that. So first thing we're going to do is let's disconnect the Arduino and pull all this stuff relevant to the motor off. And get rid of it. Now, I've been around this loop before, and for some reason this is the little program which takes the code and fires it down to the Arduino locally. So that guy for some reason stopped. Now it's here again. Now we can open debug console. So it's pinging away, it's not doing anything because there's no Arduino. So if we plug her back in, she powers up. There you go. And it opens it up. And that's just telling us it's doing something. So if we go back into the editor, the editor doesn't, oh yes, the editor's back on again. So let's again try and upload the code. So it's working. So let's try again. We're going to just check out what the Arduino Create program is running. Yes, it's open. Let's go back to this. And it's bombed out again, it's gone. And if we look here, the Arduino Create has gone, and what has the debug said? Closed COM3. Why has it closed COM3? Closing down serial port. Here it's open, and then something is, for some reason, it's closed. Why? Right, so spend maybe a couple of hours digging around, and spared you lots of me going, which I don't think is very exciting to watch. So I've come up with some results which I'll share with you. So firstly, I found out how to get out of this situation. So as you can see, you see all that, so it's closed down the serial port and come up with this no plugin message. So at this point, what we need to do, we can get rid of that or not, is close down the browser, fire the create agent up again, and there we go, it's up and running. Start the browser again, let's just shuffle that way a bit. Okay, and we're all up and ready to go. Stick the monitor on. And this is just printing out the results of a table I was generating to try and ramp the speed up. And I did think, was it something to do with the fact I'd introduced printing into the program? So it's not printing anything now. So if I upload it again, it's bombed out. Get that? So anyway, when I did it before, if it wasn't actually printing, it worked. So we think it might be something to do with the printing. So let's go back to absolute basics and see if we can do a bit of investigation and debugging. Okay, so I've created a new project called Upload Problem, based on the good old basic Blink program, and we seem to be all running. So let's see if we can get that to run. Upload and run. There we go, and we look at the LED and it's blinking nicely. So let's just do a variation on that. We'll make it blink 10 times faster. And off we go again. It's blinking 10 times faster. So as I said, I sort of suspected that it was something to do with the printing. So let's put some printing in this. Okay, so here we are. We've opened the serial. We've checked it's open okay. And we've printed a start serial port message. So then we're going to put the right line up, put counter A equals counter, increment the counter, counter B equals counter, increment the counter. off we go. So shall we turn on the monitor in preparation, in readiness, and fire that one down to the chip. And it's bombed out. Okay, I thought I had it. I thought it was to do with printing out from the monitor, and I thought it was fine as long as we didn't try and upload software while the Arduino was printing. However, here we are back at the basic Blink program. So let's change the code. It's all the editors also doing something a bit odd sometimes. And I'm not showing you a picture of the Arduino with the light flashing. You can take my word for it. If it appears to have uploaded correctly, it has. Okay, so we'll just go round in a little loop, changing these. Changing these time delay values just by way of giving it something to repeatedly upload. Okay, so I think we can provisionally say that's okay. I've got that far before now and decided it was okay, and then found it's fallen over. However, now we're going to turn the monitor on. Now this communicates with the Arduino via the same COM port, COM3 in the USB as is used for programming, but as you can see, the code doesn't access the monitor at all. To access the monitor, we use serial, the serial object, and use serial print line, etc. So, should we try the same again? Just cycle round. Up, straight away. It falls over. So although the monitor is not actually being used, actually having the monitor running, it seems, causes the problem. So let's, at this point, take everything out of the system that could be causing something to be upset, specifically Camtasia, I guess. So we'll run as little as possible and try again. Okay, sorry for the weird camera angle, it's either that or handhold it. So I just have Firefox running now. So here we go. Let's just check this is all gonna... I've done it again, and it's... decided to put a random line at the start. Right, anyway, try again. Starting to suspect there's something weird going on with the editor in general. Right, So shall we go through our little cycle again? Right, now shall we turn the monitor on? Again, nothing is going to and from the monitor. And this is a very basic of blink programs. Here we go. Okay, a little reluctant, but we got there. No, and it's right, so the next thing I'm going to try is using a different browser, specifically Chrome. Okay, so I went on to try the same thing with Chrome browser with the same result, and I then tried it on my Uno copy board that I have, the same result, and I tried it on my 18 mega board that I have with the same result, and I even borrowed my partner's laptop and tried it on that, same result. So I think at this point I'm going to throw it open. I shall put a post on the Arduino forum, see if anybody else has had the same problem and can throw in light on the matter, and if there's anybody watching this who's had the same problem who can throw any light on the matter, please leave a comment with this video, and hopefully I'll post another video with a update and a fix for the problem. So until then, it's goodbye from Triplicate, home of interesting electronics. Goodbye.